Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're here to talk about the tea, about this foolishness right here. The good, the bad, and the ugly, and the indifferent. We got a comment already here. It says, Dear Anthony, my phone only receives 50% of my notifications. Sometimes I have to look down at my phone and notice that one of my YouTubers are on live. Sorry for missing you so many times. It's okay, boo. We still love you and appreciate you.
Yay.
I've already went inside my settings menu under the notifications tab, and I set notifications so that I receive them 24 hours a day. I know that's right. Because you don't want to miss this. So how you doing today, Legacy?
What it is, ATL, ho, we in the building, baby.
Welcome to the Anthony Brown Show, not the
I
ATL Show.
understand that, but I need the world to know about the ATL, baby. We in the building.
Yes, I just want to remind everybody that last Tuesday was the last show of the season for the ATL show. So we're going to be in hiatus for about a month. Actually, the month of July. So we'll be back in August. We'll let you know what exact date we'll be returning. I can't believe we did 65 shows from November until last Tuesday.
You
We
know
showed
it.
65 shows. I know that's right. Come on through, Tina. You see what she said? She said, I still feel the ATL Anthony Brown Show live vibe.
You know
So
it, baby. You know it. You see what that shirt say? Champions.
that's right. Once we get down into your spirit, you can't let go.
The crescendo.
Okay? And you're in Shando. Oh boy. I tell you, this is so interesting. Bill Cosby
Yeah.
set free and Harvey Weinstein is now behind bars.
Mm, 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 mm.
How interesting and how ironic. And it's so amazing that there's so many people right now that is devastated over the release of Bill Cosby and his situation because some people actually feel that he actually did it. And my thing is, I'm not the judge, I'm not the jury or the prosecutor. My thing is, like you and I was talking earlier, Legacy, on the phone. I just can't believe that 70 people 30 years ago, which is 65 shows for show.
You know it.
I can't believe Bill Cosby has been accused of sexual misconduct or whatever the case was over 70 people 30 years ago. I just can't fathom the thought of 70 people all keeping their mouth closed. Because
It's
I believe out of 70 people, somebody supposed to came clean and said something 30 years ago. You don't wait 30 years later after he's reached his plateau in success and billionaire status and all this, and then all of a sudden you want to bring him down. Because that's what it looks like to me. You know what I'm saying? And not that I'm just going pro Bill because he's black. It's pro what's right. You know,
that's
um,
it.
so I'm not justifying whether he did or he didn't do it because, like I said, I'm not the judge or the jury. But my thing is, I don't care what success level he was 30 years ago and how intimidated you was 30 years ago. You should have said something 30 years ago. You don't wait 30 years and then y'all do a gang up on Mr. Cosby. That's so unfair. I think that was totally, totally, totally wrong and should not have taken place. And for the judge or the jury to even allow such foolishness to be listened to and to waste taxpayers' dollars to even listen to such foolishness is beyond me. Um, who hasn't been accused or hasn't been accused yet? I feel he escaped death embrace. Look at what happened to Michael. Hell or jail.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna address that. That individual like that just made the comment. again, you have to put yourself in a position where you can understand that we were not there. So therefore, we don't know what went on. And you're still going by what someone got on stand and lied about. And if you're not an individual that understands guilty or not guilty, acquitted, or to be placed on an appeal process and go and win an appeal, then you are being biased and just standing on the facts of what someone lied about. Most people don't understand that to actually be in the front of an appellate court, it takes about 5 or 6 years to get your case heard before an appellate court. And once you get to the appellate court process of your case being reviewed, then the judges make a decision, which is called a habeas corpus, to where if your charge even is going to even be considered to go to be heard in open court. For Bill Cosby to have done all of that at an appellate court of 3 judges made a decision that those accusations and the charges were brought against Bill were felonious and bullshit, then we as people need to understand that situation and that process, that the same process that y'all stand on that convicted him is the same process that unconvicted him, that said that he did not commit those crimes or was not accurately charged on those charges to be convicted on. Exactly. We have to get over this fact and understand that if the man didn't do it and you're smart enough to go back and dig to understand that Bill Cosby only had those charges brought against him because Bill Cosby was trying to do something for the black race by getting a black platform to talk on, which was NBC. Exactly. And when you can do a little bit more digging and researching to understand that the powers that be, whether they be white, whether they be black people, whether they be Jewish people, or whomever, made a decision that they had to punish him for something because they felt like as a black man he was stepping out of his place.
I've gotten overexcited over the male and acting a little bit too rough, but gosh, when that day comes, I'll have to hold accountability. I was speaking on my own behalf. If you read the comment from above, I wasn't going by anybody else's judgment. Only God can judge, says Tupac and the Bible. I know that's right. In my opinion, but that doesn't matter. He is pure innocent. Anybody with money could be victimized of the same crime.
Well, this is what I'm gonna say about with money. The only thing that money has done for Bill Cosby in this situation is Bill Cosby being who he is and he's on, allotted him the opportunity to get his case heard earlier, and also afforded him the opportunity to be able to pay for an elitist group of attorneys that represented them in the best way that they could. That's what money done for Bill in this matter. And if I was Bill Cosby and I had the money too like that, I damn sure would put my money to use, especially when I'm innocent for committing a crime.
And one thing that I recently heard about Bill is that even when he was going up for, I don't know if it was an appeal or something, not an appeal,
motion hearing.
A motion hearing. They wanted him to take sexual abuse classes.
Right.
And he refused. He said, because I haven't sexually abused anybody. He said, exactly. I've done nothing wrong. So if I take these classes, that will be a form of admitting guilt. And he said, I'm not admitting guilt. I'm not saying, and he's held and stood his stance on innocence from day one. Yes. And the thing about it is, not only did he say that, Felicia Rashad, his TV wife, the young lady who played his wife on the Cosby's, she also been behind him and backed him from day one. And when he got released, and she heard wind of it, she put on her Twitter page, finally, seeing something done right, or the legal system doing something right. and the hate crime. I'm sorry, the hate talk and the hate conversation, everything that was coming on her Twitter page. She had to cut off her notifications because it was cyberbullying her.
But that's what we do. That's what we do. They have a tenured and a great relationship, Bill and Felicia Rashad, of working together, close proximity, more somewhat close as him and his wife would be if his wife would have been on the show. So for someone like her, read those, Tony.
Stevie Wonder, look up at the comment because what's understood don't need to be explained.
But what I would say is that she's definitely an individual. Her opinion would have mattered if at any time Miss Rashad would have came to a conclusion that or made a statement that was detrimental against Bill. Her voice would have been accepted in the bashing and battering of him at that time. So
all she did was support him.
But by her standing by him, most people are gonna label her as a person, as a supporter that you as a woman, how can you sit here and support him when he did these things as if they know for a fact that Bill Cosby did. I'm a person that I'm big on innocent or guilty. That's what I am. I've been in positions in my life with, having crimes of being accused of selling drugs or being accused of being.
Please keep preaching because we on the same side.
But okay, but most people just feel like because of something that may have actually happened to them or someone in their family like that everybody that is accused of that crime is actually guilty of it. I'm sorry that these women went through what they are falsely accusing Bill Cosby of, and they may have went through that situation, but it just wasn't with Bill. It just wasn't with Bill, and a lot of people have to understand. It's like tag along. One of the worst movements in history that I can actually say is the Me Too movement. That's the movement where women can start coming out, attaching themselves to situations. Let's say I met Anthony Brown 10 years ago, and he was a producer, and I wanted to him to make me famous. In this game in Hollywood. Especially if you want to be famous, if you're a woman, you're gonna have to give away some coochie, and if you're a man, you're gonna have to give away your back door cat. And most individuals that get in those positions and do those things, when they don't become famous, they feel like they was disrespected. Or they don't get certain parts, they feel like they were used and abused, so they come back later and say that they were sexually assaulted or touched. But you saying that happened to you when you was 18, 19, and 20. Here you are 45 now, talking about you still damaged, abused, and used. And, I'm just tell people, if you are famous and got plenty of money and can make someone, go ahead, Tony.
The one thing about me, if I'm giving me the opportunity, I damn sure ain't going to tell nobody. Mess my good thing up. Too much hate is in this world. Get them coins, Tina. I know that's right. Make that money move.
And that's all it is. A lot of people didn't become famous. A lot of people felt like having their stamp approved by Bill Cosby, in the early 70s and 80s. And even late into the 90s, because if Bill signed his name to you, to who you were, your life pretty much took off from there. You know what I'm saying? And to accuse this man of these crimes and convict him, I swear I hope Bill Cosby go back and sue everybody that he possibly can to be compensated for every dime that he was lost off of endorsement, for slander, defamation of character, and things of that nature that caused this man to have to, for the money he's had to spend on
I'm a Cosby fan all the way. You can't put a good black man down. I know that's right. You like them Jello pudding pops.
But let's get off of Bill for a minute, because we're not gonna keep throwing. We're trying to shovel this dirt off this beautiful man's name and his legacy. But let's take that same dirt and shove that shit on. Yeah, let's put it on to Mr. Harvey Weinstein.
Yes. Where do we begin?
This is amazing. This is amazing. This man, you know, this man played got an opportunity to play.
Go Bill, I love you.
This man had the opportunity to play in a lot of women's crescendo.
In a love box.
In they lettuce box. Yes, he did. And you know, it's crazy that even with him and even with R. Kelly, it took years for these people to be. I mean, and these ain't little kids, these grown old ass 56-year-old, 40, 70, you know, old women that's up talking about, you know, he did this to me and he did this to me.
Exactly.
And it took you that long to actually step out and say that it happened. I mean, a lot of this stuff, it's just ridiculous. And the timeline should have expired on a lot of those charges.
Welcome to the platform, G Savage.
Hello. I saw the link. I didn't see the message, but I'm assuming this is about Bill Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And Harvey Weinstein.
All they wanted to do was destroy that man, a black man. The women waited entirely too long to come out, and it was like a chain reaction. Like woman after woman was coming out, and they waited so long. And I agree with Legacy. There should have been a statute of limitations on stuff like this. Tina Moe said they wanted too much money for blank that they weren't providing anymore, and they got salty. Bill can see straight now. They can't rob him anymore. I feel like Bill needs to be compensated for being incarcerated for the time that he was. All you guys wanted to do was to take an African American man that was a pure legend from the time he came out to the time they snatched him up and tear him down and destroy his legacy. And they did it, because once your image is tarnished, it's a wrap. Nobody will ever look at Bill Cosby the same. And it sucks for Bill Cosby. But this is one of the characteristics of being a black man in America.
Exactly.
Tina Moe said, "Me too, me too, me too." That's exactly what I'm talking about. I wish she had have wanted me.
Tina trying to get paid. I know that's right, girl. Tina, I'm your friend, boo.
They wanted to destroy Bill because Bill was trying to purchase NBC.
Yeah, that's what it was. A lot of people don't know that story though.
If you go back, let's go back from Michael Jackson to Prince to let's go to Bill. Michael Jackson owned 51% of Sony. Up under the Sony
umbrella
by Mike being the majority owner of Sony at that time. That means that Michael Jackson had all the masters and rights to Beyonce and everybody else that was up under that pillar, up under that umbrella.
Yes.
Mike had to go because Mike actually beat them out of what they thought they were beating him out of.
Black man with too much power.
Prince actually went and won all the rights to all of his masters. of his music. Prince, you're doing too much. You gotta go. Bill Cosby, you stepped out of your shoes and into another lane, which white folks rarely, want to conceive you to be in, which was you wanted to have a platform of being able to broadcast to a broader group of your people through NBC, and you were going to give them a platform to allow more people to reach this money. So they had to find a way to bring Bill Cosby down. But this is what I will say: the same. Go ahead, Savage.
Oh yes, things go salty when the well is about to run dry. Tina Mo said,
and that's what happened to R. Kelly. Let's look
Cosby
at
got
Kelly.
a profile on Grindr. Freddie said,
Cosby got a profile on Grindr. No, that's OnlyFans, boo. Oh, Jesus.
But Cosby, let's look at Kelly. I don't see the charges that R. Kelly got that say that Kelly, raped, molested, or anything like that. I do see the sexual charges, but everybody need to go to jail with Kelly if that's the case. Because a lot of y'all adults,
they accomplices. They're all accomplices. Y'all picking them little girls out. Here, bro, I got one for you. I got you, bro.
Even the parents.
So
my daughter would have never been in the vicinity of R. Kelly. I don't give a damn how much. And once I found out he peed on the first girl, ain't nothing else to talk about, sir.
My thing as a parent, it had nothing to do with the peeing. It had something to do with good parenting. You don't leave your child alone with an adult, male, especially the opposite sex. So as a parent, and my child trying to break into the industry, if my child need to come over there and come to the studio, I'm going with them. Let's make an appointment, and I'm gonna sit in the studio with you.
Well, even if I was with my child, I wouldn't work with R. Kelly, knowing that he urinated and relieved himself on the child.
But see, R. Kelly is very talented. You can't take that from him, even though he did.
No, I can't take them from that. But there's certain things. Me personally, as a parent, I'm not gonna put my child around and surround her by those people if I know those are the type of people that they are, whether I'm there or not.
I understand.
But yeah, look, all these women all of a sudden come out.
Tina Mo said, libels, slandering, and defamation of character.
I think she's saying libel.
Libel. Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like, congratulations to Cosby and the team and all those people that still stood by Bill and, understand the legal system and just not going by what people said and, was able to just see through that. I'm glad for the appellate court that was able to understand and shepherdize through all the other bullshit, legal pandering and stuff that they put up in front of them to allow this man to spend the remainder of his life as a free man like he should have been 3.5 years ago. Harvey Weinstein,
you got what you deserve.
You got what you deserve, man. I mean, Bill was convicted. Harvey Weinstein pled guilty to the charges that he did.
Now, what happened with Weinstein is if he blow the whistle and start talking, oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about him. I'm thinking that, Harvey Weinstein could be the next dude that's in the jailhouse hanging by a noose. Like the dude over here in Palm Beach County that they say hung himself in the jailhouse. I believe Harvey got a lot of information on a lot of powerful people in our government, in our music industry, in our media and mainstream media and all different type of movies. I think if Harvey don't get in here and sit down somewhere and just ride out the remainder of his little life, they'll end it for him fast because I believe he got some information that he can expose on a lot of people.
They might set him up to where, and they might portray it as a suicide and somebody do it for him just to shut him up.
Yeah.
At this point, he doesn't have anything to lose. He already lost it all.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm pretty sure they done hollered him and told him, remember what happened to the old boy? That can happen to you, and you ain't got no fight because you already on a walk.
Okay.
You already on a walker, so we ain't gonna do it but push you down, take your crescendo, and hang you up on this wall.
Push you down. I can't.
They'll do away with him real quick.
Yeah.
And no charges be brought against nobody.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But what I'm surprised though, how long it took for them to put him in the jail. It was like when they convicted Bill went straight in.
Well, what it was I'm joking, but they only had one elderly cell, so they'd get Bill out and put him in. They'd go in there and sanitize it, clean it up, and then put him in so they switch places.
Oh, so him and Bill Cosby were playing tag team.
That's what it was. Oh, they had one elderly cell, so they had one CNA working.
Oh man, I just feel like our judicial system is just. I've always felt like this. I've been in those predicaments dealing with it's just a money racket and If you got the money, you can fight. If you don't, you gotta really just trust in the Lord, I guess.
Trust in the Lord till I die.
These people got.
I will trust
in the Lord.
in the Lord.
Sing it.
Oh no, that ain't my ministry, bruh.
Yeah, you let her get a sing on the day I see.
I'm gonna send you a clip of me singing so you can see that I'm not lying.
Okay.
You better ask some people that St. James.
So what we gonna? Are we gonna get together and have a party for Bill? I mean, they had a party for other people when they get out of jail. So let's throw one for Bill.
Yeah, a whole block party. Do it black people style.
Okay, let me get my Daisy Dukes ready.
I know that's right. Look at that girl with that Daisy Dukes song.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that's right. They ain't ready, Bill.
They ain't ready. But
y'all better not put Bill around the women right now.
I know that's right.
I bet he won't be around no white. He'll be around some women, but he won't be no white women. Yeah.
I hope his wife, what her name was,
Camille.
I hope she had some crushed up Viagra pills and everything ready for my boy when he came out that door.
She stood by him, boy. She loved her husband. She ain't went nowhere.
Yeah, come on, get on this meat stick.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you see how I've been letting these little young thuggaroons stretch me out a little bit.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. Listen, for the viewers, I just want to let you guys know that again, the ATL show is on hiatus for 1 month. We're on vacation. So for the month of July, you will not see any shows from the ATL show unless you see the replays or the reruns. We may play some of those for the month of July. However, we're still accepting letters from the Dear ATL show. So if you're sending your letters, we will still read your letters. We'll do a special show just to read your letters and answer your questions. So don't let your situation be unheard or not adhered to. So definitely send in your letters. Dear ATL is a segment of the show where you, the viewer, can write in and tell us about what's going on in your life. And we will read your letter and respond to your letter live here on the air. So if you're experiencing relationship problems, best friend disputes, baby mama, baby daddy drama, marriage issues, church hurt, church issues, and many, many more, send your letters to theanthonybrown@gmail.com. Yes, definitely send in your letters, And I tell you, the strawberry letter ain't got shit on us. You know what I'm saying? Our letters are very...
I listened to one of the letters today. I said, "Oh, we already did one like that."
Okay.
Y'all late. I want to call it Steve Harvey. Y'all late.
Okay, ATL already got it.
Okay, period. I'm gonna try to say cool.
Yes.
We don't have a problem talking about church, which is religion, politics, in your letter. We don't have a problem talking about your letters box.
Baby mama, baby daddy drama.
Yeah. Your crescendo in your jaw and the stuff that you let go on your
No.
face.
Crescendo with a side of falsetto.
Yes.
Just bring it on. We ready. This crew right here definitely on the ATL show definitely brings it from T Savage all the way down. You know, we break it all the way down to where, you know, even the freakiest little ant on the ground could understand it.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely also hit that subscribe button if you're new over here. Hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 5,000 and then on the road to 10,000. We making things happen over here. So definitely hit that subscribe button.
I almost missed it. I just got out the tub and I said, wait a minute, what is this?
Okay. You had to go get that lettuce box clean.
Listen, anytime I leave for work, I take a bath in the morning anyway, but as soon as I come home, I'm straight in the shower, washing that COVID off.
Washing the COVID off and washing the school system off of you.
Yes, honey. We off Friday and Monday because it's 4th of July. So I got to go pick up my brother from the airport. I ain't trying to deal with this traffic, but it is what it is.
Okay. So we definitely enjoyed this little segment. We've been on 30 minutes talking about Bill. Our Uncle Bill is free. Go ahead and get you some endorsements back. Connect with Tyler Perry because you know he'll have a show for you.
He probably gonna do a movie about this, about Bill.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Somebody gonna do a movie.
Yeah.
Let Bill get one more big old paycheck before he leave this earth.
He might not though, because you know Bill don't do no cussing. Savage.
Yo. Oh, sorry, I put lotion on. Tina Moe said Joe's Bennett's parents took her career to the extreme. She's a little baby model that was murdered, allegedly. Oh, you talking about John Bonet?
John Bonet.
Yeah.
Allegedly by her parents with lots of red lipstick and makeup. Yeah, that's John Bonet Ramsey is her name.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I remember that little girl.
I remember that story so vividly like it was yesterday.
How could you harm your child? There is no. When I say no,
anybody on that.
When I say her parents have something to do with it, but there's no amount of money that will ever let me harm my child. Only down to a scratch on her arm. I'm not harming my baby. I don't give a darn how much money you made in front of me.
You harm her when you whoop that ass?
No, I'm not. I'm spending the rod so I don't spoil the child. If I don't beat her now, the saltines gonna beat her later. Hello.
Yes, I like that. The saltines.
They're gonna beat her later. So let me go ahead and get her behind now and still disciplining her so she can respect authority and act like she got some sense.
Better believe it.
I know that's right.
But I feel like me personally, I started disciplining my child at probably about 1 or 2. Because if you get them right between 1 and 5, when they get like 9, 10, 13, 14, whatever, they already know. They've been trained. Not to say our kids are animals because they're not, but they've been trained and they know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I know I can play with mom. I can play with auntie, but I can't play like that with mama.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
true. Okay. So anyway, guys, I definitely enjoyed both of you for hopping on at the last minute. I wanted to jump on last night when I first heard it, but unfortunately, due to unfortunate circumstances, we couldn't jump on last night. But we got it. We got it. Yes, we got it.
Remember that song, We Got It? By Immature? We got it. So come and feel the flavor.
Okay. It'll be
For real.
the Allen show I think starts Tuesday. No, I'm sorry, Monday.
Okay. Good
So
luck, Don Allen.
Good
so
luck.
good luck, Don
Yes,
Allen.
sir.
We wish you the best. So y'all go over there and vibe with him with the chill zone.
You said on Monday or Tuesday?
I think it's Monday because he was
He
on
should
Monday,
change that to
Wednesday.
Tuesday because the 4th of July, man, people gonna be still at the barbecue.
Yeah, he's
You know,
Monday.
we don't know how to go home.
So Monday's 4th of July, you say?
Sunday is what people gonna be recovering from Sunday on Monday.
Yeah, so he may not have a big audience on Monday, but that's
But just get y'all plates and sit in front of the
that's right.
computer and just vibe to the good.
Bye. Yeah.
Vibe with the chill zone.
Get you a couple shots of that Patron, that patron.
Well, I'm gonna get a chance to see if everybody on later on. You know, I'm gonna see if Tony and Savage and Tiama attended the show.
So that means you're gonna be on the show.
No, I'm just gonna peep in and see who all there, and I'm gonna get out of there because I got a lot of stuff I gotta do.
So do I. I'm booked and busy.
I ain't gonna tell that story. On Monday night, I'm gonna be laying in the bed thinking about how I don't want to go to work on Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah. So
Don't be touching your lettuce box either.
Oh, honey, let me tell you what. Let me not. This is an off-air conversation.
Oh.
Listen, it's hard. Listen, it's hard out here for a pimp, you know. Especially with the videos I've been getting lately.
Oh,
Freedom rings for Bill Cosby. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
oh! Before we go, let me just give a shout out to I forgot the young lady. She's on the Olympic team, and I think she was doing the shot put or the hammer
The
throw.
one
I
that
want to
said
say.
got swagger. The one that said it got swag. Hello?
See the most that she
I'm
busy.
sorry, I'm busy. Hey, y'all.
Tiama.
Hey Tay.
But
Hey,
she was she came in second place in an event, and she said that they hadn't already discussed, you know, that or she qualified for the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was they told her before she came out that they were gonna do something pertaining to the flag before they came out, and then she would get a chance to, you know, do whatever she was gonna do for the movement. Well, anyway, when she was turning around while she was on the podium, they ended up starting the dun 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 dun, and they caught her where the two other people that came in first and third was actually facing the flag, and they got her the way it seemed like she didn't want to, you know, salute the flag. So the Republican senator, I want to say was it California, said that, you know, she shouldn't be allowed to go to the Olympics. I'm gonna just say this.
Hey, some hating mother. Beep,
Let me tell you something.
beep.
I think most people, what a lot of most white people don't realize is if Negroes decided that they were no longer participating in the Olympics, you would not be looked upon as a strong country because y'all would barely ever win any events other than goddamn fencing and goddamn swimming.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that right there, Kenya, Ethiopia, and all those other countries
Jamaica
would drag you in every event if it weren't for Black Americans that participated in the Olympics. So I advise y'all to understand that this platform is not just for y'all, it's also for people to get out there and represent who they're representing also, because if this country is free and democracy is what you say it is, if I choose to go up on this goddamn podium and hold up my dog fist, that's what I'm gonna hold up.
T Savage said, "Give us the bar. A bar of what? Soap?
Singing.
Girl, I can't. We ain't got no song to sing.
But yeah, kudos to the young lady who stood who did her thing on the Olympic trials and made the team. And do whatever you got to do, baby, to make sure that you bring awareness to the injustices that goes on in America for Black, brown, and some Caucasians as well that they may endure in their lives.
Mhm.
But
What Caucasians you notice? You know what? This is
we gotta
30
make
minutes.
it. We gotta make it because they
You
You
will.
not
can
all
be
bad.
inclusive, but let's be real.
They're not all bad, T Savage.
No, I didn't say they were. That's not what I said.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I said.
I'm
He
gonna
said
say
the
99
injustices,
point,
and he started calling out the color.
99.73 of them
I have
is.
never really heard of any Thelma said let them know legacy. I've never heard of any injustices happening to any Caucasians. I'm just saying, I've never heard of that ever. 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 Not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying T Savage personally has never heard of that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one that I can remember. Back in the late 40s or 50s, 60s, it was a white lady who was actually helping this black organization try to get black rights and things out of Selma, Alabama and Mississippi. And one day they was just leaving a group, her and two black men, the white lady and two black men were actually leaving, and the police got behind them, pulled them over, and killed all three of them. I think it was either in Mississippi or Alabama, and they found the three bodies and the vehicle later, riddled with bullets and shot up. She was actually standing for black. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of great things from the slavery movement did take place on the behalf of some white people who put their lives on the line to give us places of shelter and hide in those trying times. So, like Tony say, all of them are not bad.
Like
But,
Senator Bernie Sanders.
Yes, and so kudos to those that stand up and stand out on the front line for the injustices against humanity.
Let me
Whether
just
it be,
reiterate.
huh?
Let me just reiterate. I never said all white people was bad. Let's just put that out there. Just in case somebody missed it.
We didn't say you did. We didn't say you did, love.
Tony did. But
no, he said they're just not all bad.
Right, but I'm just making it clear that I love everybody. And I don't think all white people are bad. And I have white friends and they love me.
I want Tiama to come in to make a statement. Are they bad, Tiama? Please make a statement, Tiama. Let's see what the fourth person feels on the ATL show. How does she feel about those
saltines?
Never took her this long to text back before.
She probably laughing.
Well, everybody, this has been fun.
Yes, indeed.
T Savage, get you some rest, baby. Tony,
you just gotta
get out of here today. Guess what?
I'm about to hit these streets.
Guess what?
What's that?
ATL!